โอ้ค่ะอุ้ยคนเยอะอุ้ยคนเยอะจริงๆด้วยจริง
โอ้ยไอหอน Hey folks, and good afternoon. It's a Saturday here in Bang Sen, and we're just heading down to the beach. It's around lunchtime, around 12 o'clock, 12:30 maybe. And this is the north end here. Keep in mind, it's getting close to the middle of June here. This time of year historically is not the busiest here in Bang Sen. That would be February, March, April. These guys you see right here with the signs, they kind of stand out on the street and they try to flag people over for hotel rentals. They all have little guest house and hotels, and they're just showing people they have a vacancy and waving people over. But as we approach the start of the beach, well, this would be the end of the beach, depending how you look at it. I see a lot of traffic cones here, and bam, they've got Beach Road closed. So all these people coming into town over here to the left, they're coming in the kind of the back way into town, trying to get to the beach. They are all being denied. They're being routed around. So I could walk to the beach if I wanted to in about 6-7 minutes. I can definitely park up here and walk down, but I'm kind of curious to see what this how people are getting down to the beach and what this whole traffic deal is. So let's go up to the main road. Apparently they've routed everything around to Second Road, and we'll go up there and see if the situation looks a little better. But it seems like they're trying to actually discourage people from going to the beach, even though the beach is open. This will be actually the second weekend. Now, the first weekend it was kind of clobbered, but let's go up to the main road and see if it's any better. So this is Second Road, and this runs parallel to Beach Road. So if I could turn right, it would take me just 2-3 blocks right down to Beach Road. Beach Road would kind of be considered like first road, first street, and this runs parallel. It's Second Road. So here's a place, but that is barricaded. Cannot turn down there. There's a couple of these, and there's a main road. The main kind of cut through from Second Road to Beach Road is right up here. They have a big intersection. And see, everybody coming into town is being diverted to the right. And then I can't even continue. I can't even continue straight. I'm being diverted out of town now. So if you came into town from the back way, you got turned around at the beach, you ended up on Second Road, then they send you right back out of town. Now everybody's trying to make a U-turn. This is craziness. And I live here. And I can't get to the beach. Imagine people coming from Bangkok, from wherever, just trying to come down and spend a little Saturday afternoon at the beach. So now I just had to make a U-turn so I can get back on Second Road to make another U-turn to try to get down to the beach. So let's get down here. So we're back on Second Road now, and I'm still looking for that right-hand turn so I can get down to the beach. There's a couple along here, a couple little side streets, and here's one coming up. See if I can get down here. Now it looks like no, that's the gateway. That's the gateway to this thing. Down here by this blue roof, there's one. It looks like you can get out if you're down at the beach, but you can't get in. I don't know. They've just got this. It's like it's a quarantine zone or something. It's really funny. Now here, same thing. You can get out, but there's a little spot there for a motorbike. I think I'm going to cut my losses and flip a U-turn up here. Let's flip a U-turn and then sneak through that little opening in the barricade there. Looks like they got that open for motorbikes, unless it's an oversight, but we'll see. If I continued all the way down Second Road, there is a traffic circle, and I'm pretty sure there I could get to Beach Road, but I don't know. It's just they're really discouraging people from getting to Beach Road. So we can sneak through here. Oh, there's a cop eating lunch right here. Well, he's not going to say anything. They generally, with these kinds of things, they don't worry so much about motorcycles, motorbikes. And you can see there's nobody here, and there's nobody even parked here. This generally would be full. And there's Beach Road right down there by the coconut trees. So let's just we'll just get as close as we can and park here, because it seems like they really don't want people on Beach Road for whatever reason. Although I do see vehicles parked down there. Maybe they parked before they put all these roadblocks in effect. They weren't there this morning, but that's the way it is now.
They basically make it impossible to get to the beach. That's the closest we can get. In a car, you couldn't do what we just did, but I think you can get in at the traffic circle down there, but that just must be a nightmare, because all of the beach traffic is being routed through that instead of all the other numerous little ways you can get there. It's all closed up. It's all like bottlenecked to that roundabout, but it is discouraging people because the vehicular traffic down here is nowhere near what it usually is. Although there's a ton of people on the beach, so they're doing what I did. They're parking and walking. Yeah. I don't know where V went.
So we made it down here. You can see it's a beautiful beach day. There's some folks over there that didn't want to. You don't have to get a chair. You can spread out. They have some areas like that where you can just kind of spread out. But we're going to go for the chair and then the umbrella, the whole works. Chairs usually are 30 baht here. But I'm about to have a rude awakening on that once we get in here. But all these places are going to be the same. There's not like one better than the other or whatever. And the prices are basically fixed. So a chair at one place would be the same as a chair, down the beach farther or whatever. So I just like to pick one that's not overly crowded with people. Here she's explaining some kind of official document of why the chair price is increased or whatever. I don't know. But it's around lunchtime. Now, the big crowds, I guess the peak of the day is around 3, 4 o'clock on a Saturday, because some folks are still coming into town. And by the evening Saturday night, pretty much everybody that's going to be here is here. And then Sunday's a big day. Sunday, even early, like lunchtime on Sunday, would be many more people than this. But we went ahead and ordered up some food, and while we wait for that to come, I'll tell you the other things going on.
Beach chair prices have risen from 30 baht to 50 baht. It's some kind of official publication. I think that's because they can't sell every chair, so they have to distance people. So to make up for some of that, the chairs cost more. I think. I don't know. What do I know? For this early in the day on a Saturday, it's pretty busy, especially when you consider that they basically closed all the roads to the beach. But people still find a way down. The beach isn't closed. The beach is obviously open. Just they came up with some kind of traffic scheme today that I've never seen before, expecting the worst, I think. So I can't blame them. The only thing I would say about that is it's different every time. It seems like it's a big petri dish, and every weekend's a different experiment of how they're going to route traffic. So even as a resident, somebody who lives here, I don't know. I can't tell you how to get to the beach on any given Saturday. I can't tell you which road's going to be closed, which one's going to be relegated to one way. It's always different. So Sunday evening is worse, but that's usually kind of the same because everybody's leaving at the same time. So everybody leaves at the same time. They try to facilitate that, and they turn it into a very easy exit from the beach, but that makes getting to the beach much harder. But most people are leaving at that point. So anyway, we're going to sit here and try to enjoy a little afternoon, get a little lunch. Maybe this evening we'll go down to Wanapa Beach and see what the crowd's like down there. See if kind of life has resumed down there. Last time I was down there about 3 weeks ago when the beach first opened, the big 7-Eleven was closed, and there was only a couple people sitting out and no vendors. I have a feeling that's going to be a different scene tonight, but go down there maybe around 7 o'clock or something and see what's doing. Today is Saturday, and there's a curfew at 11 o'clock tonight. But this should be, from what I've heard, the last night of the curfew. So tomorrow, Sunday, as of tomorrow, Sunday at midnight, it's you can stay out all night again. So that's a good thing. This has been, I think the curfew was imposed, I believe, on April 12th, maybe. So tomorrow, I guess, is June 14th, a little over 2 months, slightly over 2 months with the curfew at night. I don't think I've been out past 8 o'clock at night for that entire 2 months. I don't believe. So we'll see what's going to happen with that, and it's supposed to take effect. So then Monday's the 15th. There's more lightening, more easing, I should say, coming up. Different things opening on Monday the 15th. And then supposedly July 1st, everything's open and back to normal, I hope. So we'll see. We'll go down the beach this evening and down the other end. This end behind me down there. And we'll see what's doing. So I've had a lot of people ask me the status and for an update on the other bike. That's the Yamaha 400. And it has been probably close to 2 months. It's been a while since I did an update. And there's good reason for that. But the next video, which will be within 48 hours of this one, will be an update. For better or for worse. So yeah, a lot's been going on the last week with it. There was a lull period where the shop got real busy. But tune in next time, the next video after this one, and that will be all about what's going on with the white Yamaha XJR 400. So coming soon. And I apologize for not doing it sooner, but just the way it progressed, the lull that we had, and then kind of a flurry of activity lately, it made sense to hold off on doing it. So it's coming. That's what domestic tourism looks like. June 2020. It's at least as busy as normal out here for a Saturday evening right around sunset. It'll get busier once it gets dark.
So yeah, all these people that have ventured here for the weekend or for the day, whatever, from other areas, they're all here spending money. It costs money to come here. It costs money to do these kinds of things. And for that reason, this area that I live here in Bang Sen, I think will be one of the first areas to kind of make a recovery and bounce back. Getting a couple days a week with this influx of domestic tourists, I think it'll bounce back quicker than the areas that cater to the international tourists that'll probably be still hurting for a while. So there it is. There's a little Saturday at the beach. If you're coming here, if you live here and you want to come here, keep in mind you're probably in for a little bit of a traffic conundrum when you get here. Finding parking by the beach could be a challenge, and just finding your way down to the beach depending on how they have the roads set up that day. So I would just kind of keep that in mind and go into it with being mentally prepared for that. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and leave this off here, and as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.